too?
Yes, I am. So actually, I want to going out with my family, entire family. I mean, so I mean my aunt, my uncle, and we went to a vacation to Bandung.
To Bandung. Oh wow, Bandung ya. It's
Red.
close to Jakarta, right?
Yes, that's
Sweet
right.
escape, yeah, to Bandung. It's nice.
Um,
Okay, thank you, Dewi. Have a safe trip with your family and have
you.
fun there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys. So yeah, before I start, I think I would like to introduce myself to you. Maybe some of you already know who I am because I'm one of the committee in Britzone, PIC Tuesday, for exact. And today I'm going to share my stories regarding to the recreation that I like the most lately, which is mountaineering. Before I start then, I want to ask you, do you have any experience going to mountain climbing or hiking?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do, Pak Yayan?
Yeah.
When was it the last time you go for hiking, climbing?
I think the most impression moment when I hiking, it happened when I was undergo training in military academy.
Military
After,
academy?
yes,
Oh,
after completed the orientation, all of the cadets usually have to hiking to the mount, and the name of the mount in military academy, it's called Gunung Tidar.
Gunung Kidar, where is it?
In Central Java in Magelang.
Oh, I just
It's
heard that name.
in a complex. It's one complex where in the same place with military academy.
Oh, I see.
So this is the symbol that we have completed our orientation. So before we enter to the classroom and do the others training, yes, we have to complete our mission to hike the Gunung Tidar in military academy. Thank
Okay,
you very much.
so basically, you do mountaineering for mandatory, right? Not for your
Yes,
recreation.
like this one, yeah.
But do
And
you like it? Did you like it when
yes,
you went there?
I do like to hike hiking, and last year I also with my family hiking to Gunung Bromo Mountain.
Yeah, yeah.
So and the landscape is very beautiful, especially when we see what's with them sunrise. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to the location in the early morning at 3 a.m. and by hiking to the what to say to the summit of the Mount Bromo,
Yeah.
and then we get together with the other tourists,
Yeah.
and wait the sunrise. And when the sunrise is happen, is the situation is very cheerful. It's energize us. I think it the most impression when I hiking. The first one when I was completed my orientation in military academy, and the second one when I with my family go sightseeing to
Bromo, yeah.
Mount Bromo. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Pak Yayan, for sharing your stories. Well, it's nice to hear that, and yeah, it is true. For some people, maybe when you hear about mountain, it can be a scary activity, but most of the people, it can be something for fun, and for me especially. Okay, spoiler alert, I'm not an expert in here. I'm just someone who loves mountain. So I will share you my experience, maybe some tips of what to do and what to prepare when you want to go to uh, a mountain. And this will be based on my experience. Okay, so what is mountaineering anyway? Maybe some of you, one of you want to answer this? Anyone want to answer? What is mountaineering? Intan, maybe you want to try? Okay, Intan.
Okay, mountaineering. All about mountains, going up to the mountains. Love mountains, I guess.
Yeah, okay. You
Thank
guess.
you.
Okay, and your guess is almost right. Okay, but when I search in Google, especially in Wikipedia, so mountaineering is the activity set out outdoor activities that involves ascending, descending on mountain. But for me, um, mountaineering is climbing a mountain as a healing therapy that requires special skills. So it's not like you can go on to mountain with spontaneous. I don't recommend that. So yeah, you have to have like at least you have to meet the requirements, some of requirements. And this activity actually has been popular as a hobby since early as 1336. But for me, I started this hobby like 2 years ago at the 2019. So there was a unique story actually why I like this activity at the first place. So at 2019, I went through something in life like not quite a good season for me, but I need something to escape, something to out of my normality. And before, for me, a mountain is like, just like other people. When people say that, okay, let's go to a mountain, I usually say no, because why do I have to make myself why do I have to put myself in a not in a flexible or comfortable situation? But different at 2019, I said yes to my friend because of that kind of because I have something that, okay, I think I need something to lighten up my days, and I said yes. And since then, I really fell in love with this activity. Okay, let me tell you a story. Why do I like this? Okay, before there are different style. It's not like style, it's more to technique about mountain. The first one is alpine climbing. So alpine climbing is could be used in the environment that cover with ice, not like in typical mountain in Indonesia. We do only have one mountain that cover with ice, with snow. It is located in Jayawijaya in Papua. So we have to be proud because we actually have snow in Indonesia. We don't have to go to Europe to see snow. But honestly, this will cost you very, very a lot of money and good preparation if you want to go hiking on Jayawijaya. And the second style or technique is scrambling. Maybe not often, but a few times use this technique when I meet the climbing that over steep or rough ground. So I have to use one's hand and my feet to scramble to go hike up. But it's only few times. It's not most of the time I'm using this. And mixed climbing, the wait okay wait, wait okay the mixed climbing, the third style, it's style where mountaineering that involves both ice and rock climbing. It's again depend on the typical of mountain. Okay, wait. Yes, so I'm still a newbie, but here are some places that I haven't visited these past 2 years. The first one, of course, Mount Sindoro. This is the first time I went for hiking, and actually, it's not a nice story to tell because since we started the hiking, it's raining all the way up. So yeah, but I don't know why I fell in love with that situation. I didn't even do the summit attack. I failed because of the windy and the weather. It's not really good. It's not recommend for us to continue to summit attack. But this year I went for hiking to like Semeru, Pangrango, Lau, Bromo, and Rau. So this is a very beautiful places that I haven't visited. I highly recommend you guys, if you want to try, if you are a first timer, if you want to go for hiking for the first time, you better go to Mount Prau. Prau, it's known for the beginner. It's a friendly and nice place and safe if you want to try this hobby. Okay, so yeah, as I said before, that I'm still a beginner. So here's some tips for me. I'm not an expert. So some of you want to add some to this tips. The first one is, yeah, you have to exercise, of course, before you climb. Um, that first off, get fit. It's really a must to do. You have to get fit because this is how you can condition your body and build your stamina for the uphill climb. This is really important, especially if you don't usually work out, because you don't want to shock your body of the exertions going through. Make sure at least you go jogging around your surrounding before the weeks leading to your climb. And the second is get the gear. Um, at first, when I try this, when I went for hiking, I didn't own any gear, like equipment, because it's quite expensive. So I didn't have. So I recommend you, if you want to go for hiking and if you don't have any equipment, don't worry. There are many places for you to rent, or you can also, borrow from your friends. And I don't recommend, if this is a good investment actually. Yeah, it is. But if you still a newbie, I don't recommend you to buy all of that stuff because it can cost you like more than 5 millions if you like. But it depends. It depends on the brand itself. But that's the very least that you have to pay, based on my experience, if you want to buy all of that stuff. If you first time, don't buy at altogether. Don't just borrow from your friends, because you don't know whether you will like this hobby or not. If you don't like, it will be waste of money. So yeah, that's why I didn't recommend you to buy to purchase that stuff. Yeah. Yes, this is beautiful scenery. Thank you, Intan. Actually, this place is in Semeru. If you have watched movie 5 centimeters, yeah, 5 centimeters. Yeah, this is the scenery. This is the actual photo that I took with my friends, and yeah, that was beautiful, very beautiful. You have to see it yourself, not just in movie, but yeah, in person. You will like, okay, this is so amazing, and you will be impressed by the nature, because they have different scenery. As you go up, you will see different beautiful view. Okay, tips number 3 is plan. Yeah, this is super important. Why? Because this is not a hobby that you can go like, okay, I want to go to mall for shopping. No, this is very different. This is far from easy. So you have to plan at the first. Take time to plan and prepare your lesson. This will be time well spent, and the chances of you having a successful and enjoyable lesson will be far higher if you prepare at the first hand. Take time to plan your route, prepare your kit, regardless whether you're going for a short times. Usually we say it as packed up, so you don't have to you don't have to go overnight. But whether it's a short time or weeks expedition, you have to prepare carefully, and that will be make all difference for sure. And it's not good being out on the mountain without having without having uh, your friends, or even you forget your stuff to bring. So that's why you have to prepare. High altitude sickness can lead to loss of appetite. That's why you have to prepare your meal as well. So what meal you have to bring, and how much water that you have to bring. I can tell based on my experience, you have to at least bring your water 2 liters at least. And again, it's different on the typical of mountain that you want to go. Maybe there is a mountain that have a lot of water resource, but there's also a mountain that almost don't have any resource of water. So you have to bring your own. You don't want to go dehydration, because it can lead to mountain sickness, and you cannot enjoy your trip for sure. Okay, and tips number 4 for me is maintain strength of mind. As far as I have visited some mountains, I can tell that it's not about strength physically. It is require you to get fit, but for me, it more to how you maintain your mindset when you go for hiking, because it is not easy. Climbing a mountain also require a good dose of physical, psychological strength. It is important to approach the challenge with the unyielding determination and optimism. However, um, one thing that you can avoid is that when you already on track, you maybe have a temptation to look up to the view up there, and you will feel demotivated because it's still far from your reach. So I don't recommend when you go on track, when you already on trekking, do not looking up at the giant slopes ahead of you, but you better watch your steps, because it can be disheartening if you being there and saying, okay, how long can we reach that top. So yeah, it's better to concentrate on your breathing. Take a deep breath through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and let the first mountain air cleanse your lungs. So yeah, that's the way I strengthen my mind when I being there at the mountain. Yes, enjoy every moment. It's true. And the last, yeah, absorb the view. This is super important. Why? Because why did you go there if you didn't absorb the view? If it's just for a selfie or for a story that you want to tell to your friends, I think it's not worth it. So you have to absorb the view when you being there. Maybe it might sound obvious, but it's not always possible to enjoy the view when you're in the middle of laborious trek. So stop for a few minutes to admire the magnificence of the mountain, and give your body enough time to soak up the nature's energies, and I can assure you that this will leave you the feeling of rejuvenated and ready to soar to the summit. Okay, that's the tips for me. And maybe okay, before I go on, maybe I want to ask. Wait. Hmm, is there any one of you that has something to add? Maybe if you have some tips based on your experience. Before, wait a minute. Okay, I think I better go continue then. Okay, so why climbing mountains can enrich your life? Uh, you have to try mountaineering at least once in your life so that you can figure out yourself why people love it at the first the first time. Okay, this is the reason why I love mountains and why this can enrich your life. Yeah, mental health and well-being. As I said before, the first reason why I go hiking was because I want to escape from my reality. At the time, it's not really a good condition for me. So, and I'm glad that I made the decision because it is true that you can maintain your mental health and your well-being by being in nature, especially in this climbing a mountain. I know that climbing a mountain it can be yes, am I clear, guys? Am I so am my
Yeah,
do my
yeah.
sounds clear to you?
Yes, your sound is good.
Okay, because I am in the outside of my okay, yeah. Yeah, mental health and well-being. Why is that? Because climbing a mountain is furthest thing from easy. You know, like it may take you several hours, days, even weeks attempts to achieve the climb. So that's why you can feel exhausting, and it will be hardest thing you do. Not only physical difficulties, but also the mental health difficulties will also test you. But once you being there, once you reach the mountain, I can say that you will have a new perspective. I remember the first time I reached the top of the mountain. It's not my first attempt. So I haven't, like I said before, I have visited a few places here, but these places, yeah, and it's not my first. I didn't succeed at my first attempt, which is Sindoro Mountain. I didn't succeed because of the weather. I didn't reach the top, but then I tried the second attempt, which is Pangrango, Mount Pangrango, and the same thing has happened to me because the weather it's worse at the time. It will be it will be not safe for us if we continue to to go on on the top. And but the first succeed of my climbing is when I visited Semeru Mountain. Semeru, if I didn't believe it at first I will reach that mountain because it's very steep and it's dangerous. But when I reached the top, I said to myself that well, it is true that you can do more than you think, than you know. But you have just to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and take it one bit at a time. So you don't have to be in rush, but that's okay. One step at a time, it can bring you to the peak of the mountain. Yeah. Okay. That's why that's the first reason why climbing mountain is a must to do for you. And this can also helps you cope at work by helping you distress your stress level amongst nature. It heals your brain, helps you concentrate, and make us more creative, and can help you treat your depression. That's why I recommend you guys try this at least once in your life. The second is yeah, physical health, fitness. Maybe for some people, the physical health and fitness, it's the first thing, but for me, no, it's more to mental. But the second thing, yeah, why this climbing can enrich your life is this physical health and fitness benefits are huge. Um, like soon after your first climb, you realize what true strength and fitness is. Mountaineering helps make your feet, heart, and lungs stronger and healthier. Because it needs, total body fitness and functionality. You need to be able to pull off the endurance feats like days, and you have to, sometimes starve yourself and be able to pull yourself up technical phases. Yeah. So it's a blend of endurance and core power. When you training for the mountains, you need to build up all that kind of strength, and makes you a fitter person for life. Okay, the third reason is being close to nature. Yeah, this is picture that I took when I reached the Semeru mountain. This is the first time I see this. This is not a cloud. This is not clouds. This Wedus. I don't know if I'm not mistaken. The name is Wedus Gembel. I don't know. So it's like uh, you don't want to close to here because it can be toxic for you. So but I don't know why some of my friends very close to this Wedus Gombel. Yeah. Being in nature, the time and effort required to climb a mountain, it's can be tiring and can be too much for some people. But when you do make it to the peak, you can rest assured that you are very few of people that make it up there, and it can reveal you the real beauty and the rarity of such a view. The good thing is that you can see an amazing view from the top mountain, unless it's foggy or smoky day. If usually as a mountaineer, we say it as tembok view. So when it's foggy, you cannot see anything, even you already reach the top. Yeah, this the fourth reason why I love a mountain is because you can meet amazing people. There is saying there's often people say that if you want to know a person, the true if you want to know their true personality, go climbing with them, because up there no one can hide uh, their true personalities, because um yeah yeah, this is a familiar for some people. If you can see these people, it's this some of my friends in Britzone. This is when we go to Dieng. Yeah, by going hiking, you or climbing, you can meet awesome breed of people. You will find these similarities between them. They are positive, yeah, strong, confident, and they are all happy person. Lifelong friends can be made through this way because generally spend a lot of time with each other. You will also get to take the most beautiful places with them. So you will have a special story with them. The great thing about hiking people is that we have similar goal to get to the top to the mountain and enjoy the nature's beauty. Okay, and this is what I get from doing hiking. It's learning about leadership. You know, mountaineering is always teamwork unless you are a solo hiker. Uh, in a team, you have to, you cannot succeed alone. You will always have people that stronger than you or even weaker than you, but and there also will be, you know, interpersonal conflict because you are all of you already tired, already angry, and um, yeah, by doing this you can learn leadership, how to maintain and how to bind your team close towards the goal. And I can say that trust me, if you can rally attack of really a bunch of tired, angry, and strong personality towards a common goal, despite that the fact that some of may not want to, you can very easily lead a team of trained sales professionals to a difficult target. That's why I love this mountaineering activities. And the last, yeah, every mountain will teach you something. I don't know. This is a picture of me and my friends when we go when we went to Lau Mountain. So it at the time we supposed to be arrive back to the base camp at the latest 8 8 p.m. Sorry, at p.m. 8 at night. But at 10 p.m. we still in the middle of our way, and it's really impossible for us to finish. Yeah, warung goiem. No, this is not warung goiem. This is actually shelter tree. And the reason why we have to expand because it's still long way to go down, and we have to extend our night. This what I learned from when to Lau is that you have to bring extra food. This is me. This is a picture of me looking for something to eat. You know, like okay, we already all tired, and we cannot even cook anymore because it's already 1 p.m. 1 a.m. It's in the middle of the night, and all of my friends, most of my friends wants to go to sleep directly. So yeah, I uh, fortunately I have like super bubur. So yeah, I just eat that at that night. That's why I said that every mountain teaches you something. And this one is a picture of me of my friends. I took the picture when we on the top of Semeru Mountain, Mahameru. So because of the track is covered with sand, as you can see, it's really dangerous. So I'm glad that I have my friend that look after me at at that time, because many times that I almost fell because that's slippery, and if I'm not mistaken, the angle is about 45 degree, so it's very steep, very steep. So yeah, I learned in the hard way that safety is first. It's not about the top, but it's your safety. What's the point of you being at the top, but you cannot go back in one piece? So that's very important for you to look after each other. Yeah, and okay, I think that's all from my presentation. Now it's your turn, guys, to having FGD session. If for me, hiking or climbing is an activity for me to do my favorite recreation. And tell me what's yours. And I already told you about some of my stories, and I think it's your time now. Yeah, Dika, go back to you. Let's have FGD.
All right, thank you, Ani, for your presentation for the material. Now the FGD session has come. Let me call our awesome facilitators. The first is Dewi Sophia. Hi, Sophia.
Kak Dika, hi Britzoners. Hi.
All right. The next is Sam. Hi, Salma. Are you there?
Hi Kak. Hi everyone.
All
Hello.
right. Okay. There are only 2 rooms, for this FGD session due to a little number of participants. So the FGD session will last for 30 minutes. Okay. See you in 30 minutes.
Okay, see you everyone.
So what we're going to do here, guys, in the main room?
Yeah, let's discuss about this FGD session. Maybe Nora, you can be a facil here.
Is there any member? I don't see any member here.
No, there is no regular participants here, only us.
Okay, so let's. Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming to our FGD session. Should we introduce ourselves first? Well, my name is
so.
Nora. It's for the
No need, I
YouTube
think.
viewer, I think. Well, my name is Nora, and I'm going to be your facilitator for today. So before we start the discussion, I hope you guys could introduce yourself first, and then we can enjoy our discussion. Who's gonna start first? Maybe Moose?
You should
hello Nora.
read the questions, I think, Nora.
In the first session, I want us to introduce ourselves first before we start the discussion.
Yes, that could be great, Nora.
Yep. So please help me to introduce yourself first, guys.
Okay, so hello guys, hello everyone. So my name is Moose, the most wanted guys in town, maybe.
Wow.
Okay, so what should I reveal to you guys? My background, my love story, or what?
Well, maybe what's your position in Britzone?
Wait, my position. I'm just followers, you know. So my position in Britzone, actually, right now I'm in charge as the PIC of Saturday team, which is led by our captain Dika Narendra. So Yeah, that's it.
All right. uh, okay, and then next one, Dika or Sari?
Me first, I think. Yeah, I'm Dika Narendra. I'm the head of the PIC Saturday team, academic division in Britzone 2021.
Okay, thank you, Dika. And then, hi, Sari, long time no see.
Hello, Nera. I miss you so much. It has been a long time, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nora. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sari Maryani. I'm currently such a Britzone Saturday Fun Class staff. Yeah, staff, officer. And then which is by our lovely captain, Andika Narendra. Okay. And then today I'm being as a host today. That's all, Nora. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, Ani, maybe we can start discussion. And then for the first question is, what is your favorite recreation? So should we answer it with some kinds of natural related recreation or any kinds of recreation? If I could pick, well, if I should answer it, I think my favorite recreation is just strolling around the city. I have never tried to climb a mountain like Annie. Maybe someday I should try, because at this point I'm still not confident with myself to go through the struggle in climbing the mountain. How about the others? Maybe Sari.
Okay. All of the question that we have to, or the first question first? My bad.
Just for the first one first.
The first one here. What is your favorite recreation? My favorite one is, should I mention the brain of this one? Do fun. Dunia Fantasi Ancol. Okay. Okay. That is kind of simple because of I love the simple thing because it's close. It's inside Jakarta, and then also it's kind of fun there, and then no need cost a lot. That's it in my opinion. That's it, Nora. Do fun. Dunia Fantasi Ancol. No.
So you're like you enjoy what is it, extreme attraction?
I do a lot. What do you think is kind of such a roller coaster? I love it so much. Once I took that kind of such a roller coaster twice in a day, and then another one here, mini roller coaster 3 times in a day. I took that one here. Except I love that one thing because it's kind of simple but refreshing in my opinion.
Wow. All right, thank you, Sari, for sharing about it with us. And maybe the question is actually related, right? So after the recreation, maybe when was the last time you went on a trip for recreation, and were there any unforgettable moments? And then what do you gain from that trip, or what values that you get from the trips? So maybe Sari could explain.
I see. The last time I just went to, if I'm mistaken, Pramuka Island in 1000 Island, or we call it such a Pulau Seribu, if I'm mistaken, before pandemic, exactly before pandemic, on 30th and also 31st December 2019. Okay, and we got pandemic is around 2020, it's around February or March, and Alhamdulillah, before pandemic also I went Dufan on February. Okay, lucky me, still Indonesia, yeah. So because I visited Dufan once in a year at least before pandemic, or twice in a year, but because of or due to the pandemic, I haven't visited Dufan yet since pandemic. Last 2020 I visited. Okay, and this 2021 I haven't visited Dufan yet. But about the last one, yeah, Pramuka Island, it was amazing. I visited such a shark sanctuary, or another one here is kind of amazing. I like to visit such islands Seribu Islands, Tidung Islands, Pari Islands, or Pulau Tunda, or another such islands in around Java or around Jakarta. That's all, Nora. And it was unforgettable. I love it to take such a sunset and also sunrise. That's it.
Did you do snorkeling in
I
the
did.
island?
Even though I can't swim, but I did help by many people around me or a friend of mine. Yeah, I did. We did, even though just having fun or just it's kind of close to the river or close to the beach over there. It's kind of interesting for me, or even just take the picture of sunrise or sunset. That's it.
All right. So, what do you think that you gain from the trip, from your last trip?
Experience, because of when I talk to the such a village or such a citizen over there, or we talk about such an example when I visited Tunda Island in 2017 or 2015, even though I got much work to do, but you know what? I wrote my office assignment there, but I didn't do because of due to the electricity. They got the electricity. Oh my goodness, 1,000 volt, or if I'm mistaken, I compare with my house. My house can gain. My house in Jakarta, each house can get such a 1,200 voltage or something. But in that place, 1,000 for 100 people. Can you imagine it? That's why here I got such a moral value that I can get. Also, I have to think about be grateful. Every places that I visited, such a mountain or something, or such a island or something, the most important thing is I just learned about such a the moral value and also be grateful. I have to be grateful for what I have here now, even though I'm not being such a crazy rich or something, but still I have to be grateful because of there are many people, not many. Okay, many people is such a living, they have to get the electricity taking turn. That's it, Nora. That's it.
I see. So it's not 24 hours available there.
Oh yeah, of course. You know what, Nora? I want to charge my mobile phone, right? In the middle of the night, the electricity was off in Tunda Island, Serang, Banten, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, I remember 2006 or 2007.
Yeah.
And then we were sleeping in the darkness. Yeah, in the darkness. And then when we come in the morning, here it's around 6 a.m. And then the electricity is on. And then I really want to do my office. Can you imagine my office task? But impossible for me because of, and the electricity is not bright as my room now or my house. Okay, that's it. And in the afternoon, again, the electricity is off because of the mbak or the ibu said, or such a, the neighborhood said, iya kak, taking turn. That's it. We have to share the electricity capacity to another people, not 10 people, Nora, more than 100 or something. That's it.
Oh my God. That's really would be unforgettable for you, because we used to having lots of electricity available around us, and we never like we took it for granted, right? And we couldn't really think that it's actually essential for our daily lives. Yeah.
I do complain, me myself, oh my goodness, the electricity off is only less than 1 hour. And then, oh my goodness, and then I can't charge my phone, I can't such a taking bad example here. And then not only me myself example, many people are such complaining about this electricity, even though the electricity is off only 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but we don't consider about many people outside Jakarta. Example is close to Jakarta, Serang. I can say Pulau Tunda. And then you know what? When they wanna go to the hospital, they have to take a boat, and then it's around 2 hours to go to the such a city that there is a hospital over there. That's it, Nora.
Thank you, Sari, for sharing about your experience. Annie, do you have something to say about her story?
I just want to say that yeah, it is true that being grateful, like a moral value. So it's not like just you having fun, but you also have something to learn. Gratitude, yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice.
hear
Sorry.
that. Thank you. How about Muse? Do you have any experience regarding this topic?
Well, so basically, I don't have any particular recreation or stuff as my hobby, but whenever it comes to the new places, to the nature, especially, I do love it. Like trying new experience, for example. But since we are talking about the mountaineering, maybe I have one experience related to the mountain because I once went on Mount Chikurai Mountain in Garut, and it ended up with like some tragedy or some thrilling story because we get lost. Me and my friend get lost in the jungle like Dora the Explorer.
Wow. How was it?
Yeah, because the you know the it's already finished when we went down the mountain, and uh, in the way we heading to Garut City, so we lost because it was really dark at that night. Uh, we lost until our car is slipped. I mean, our car is broken. Like, it's totally broken. So we couldn't move anywhere. So we just wait from the night until the morning came, and we should uh, find the neighborhood. I mean, we should find people to help us, and we should find the place that we can get the signal to contact the family. So yeah, finally we could get out from the jungle after 24, 14, 40 hours.
Wow.
But even though that was my like dark experience, but uh, that teach me a lot, like how to survive in the critical moment, how to handle the conflicts between my friends, because as the conductor said, when we go to the nature, so actually people would literally reveal the actual their nature.
Agree.
So yeah,
Agree.
so I experienced that also. And then at that day when we were in the middle of the loss, so we should find some water. So we literally drink water from the river, and
Wow.
in the water
Wow.
and in the water we found some like lintah or something. But they are in a smaller shape, like it is not lintah but like pachet or what. I don't know the name actually, but yeah, that was amazing. And we we were hungry back then because we couldn't get any food for like 40 hours until finally one of my friend's family came and bring us food.
So, did you like hunting something to eat? Like
Emus,
No,
hunting
Emus, why
wild
don't you try
animals?
delivery, Nora?
yeah,
No, no. I mean, we can say Nora, Emus the survival, the here,
the
and
survival.
yeah, such as say, Emus the explorer. That's Dora.
Yeah, I was in the game, in the movie when I should survive, and uh, my friends should die because one only will survive. So that's how I felt back then.
So yeah, like you literally don't did not eat any food, or did you
Yes,
find something to eat?
we
Find a
only
way to
yeah
eat
we
something.
only we only took water to
Oh
fill
my
our
goodness.
tummy, because actually there were some like grass, but we didn't know if they are dangerous or not.
It's not edible, I guess. Okay,
It's not
the grass
any.
or something.
Mhm.
What? Yeah.
Oh,
What about
I thought
delivery?
you were hunting some snakes or
No,
deers.
Nora,
Okay,
Nora is imagine. Okay.
frozen. Like what I saw in the movie,
Mhm.
when someone on a survival mode, they
Uh-huh.
are hunting, or maybe like in extreme way, they eat their friends.
Ah.
And what about fish, ya, Nora? What about fish?
So
Did you
Nora
found it?
expected the story end up with some cannibalism.
Ya Allah. So, Amos, what about Nora? Can I ask Amos? What about fish, Amos? Did you find such a some fish over there inside the river? Because you said you drank water.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't find any fish back then
You
because
can
I didn't find any fish
you can fry
in the
it.
river. Huh?
You can fry the fish. When I was little kid, I did fry the fish from the such around me, and then we just fry together, and then behind our house, and
Mhm.
we were eating that one here, even though so. What about you?
Yeah.
Don't you try it?
Is it small fish, like tiny
Yeah,
fish?
yeah.
No, there were no fish back then
Oh my
because
goodness.
we are too tired to looking for something. And maybe the most memorable, I mean, like the moral value that I got when we are close to the danger, and when we are close to the death. So people like literally tend to be, remember the God. So
Like
that's
suddenly becoming religious.
yeah,
Yes,
we
yeah.
are suddenly became the religious person ever in the world.
Oh, Amos the
It's
religious
true, it's
one.
true.
That's my story. So actually I ever told this before to you, but in bahasa. So yeah.
So after you experience loss in the jungle, do you want to try again? Like being exploring jungle
Mm,
or up in the mountain?
well, I don't know. As I'm growing older and older, as I'm growing older and older, I think it's enough for me to experience the mountaineering because it's not totally my hobby. I just follow the hype back then with my friends, so
Mhm.
I just want to know what is it feel like to go to the mountain, and it's totally tiring, going up the mountaineering. And yeah, at least I ever experienced once in my life. So I I didn't, uh, I never be curious about it again because I
So
ever
do I.
experienced once.
Yeah, it's so tired.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But maybe if someday Ani asks me or force me to join his mountain community, well, let me consider about it.
Yeah, because there are a lot of experienced people like Ani,
Yeah. Mhm.
and the chance to get lost is minimized because people
Yes.
are experienced there.
Yes, because we got Ani the explorer.
Come on, Mus. I'm not the
Actually, I'm
explorer.
curious how Ani got addicted to mountaineering. Like after going through some struggles up in the mountain, how how come you get addicted to it?
I still don't know the answer, to be honest. but
Nora.
but you have to feel it to feel it in person, like you know I don't know. At first, I also curious for some people that why you guys going through something that uncomfortable. Why you have to go to in the middle of something and the risk is quite high. It can cost your life. I mean, why do people go there? But then when I experience it myself, okay, I cannot answer as well.
Because you succeed to heal yourself, ya, Ani, ya.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, one way. Yeah. One of the
Nora,
way. Yeah. One of the way you feel
Nora, I got many friends that really into with such a mountaineering like Ani did. Because of they just told me when you just try it for the first time, not only my friends, my niece, she's also like Ani, being addicted to such a hiking or hiking to the mountain or such a traveling to the mountain because of when I just why and then she just told me on day just told me I don't know you have to try, and when you just visit it or such a do hiking for the first time, you are going to love it again and again. I asked my niece, and most of my friends did, both boys or such a girls, they love to the mountain again and again. Even though I got this experience, Annie, it's so tired and I don't want it happen again. You know, bringing such a, you know what, Nora is bringing such a heavy career, and also and then my friend told me we almost reach. Okay, they lied to me. And then again, is
5
almost
minutes again. Yeah, so 5 minutes again.
5 more minutes, don't worry, there is Abang Somai next to us. No Abang Somai. So in my opinion, such a kind of, I don't exactly such a endorphin or something is when you just, I did when we just saw the beautiful scenery from mountain inside. It's very amazing. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Sari, for sharing with us. When we got here, we got Dika. How about Dika? Do you have any unforgettable experience regarding recreation?
All right. My favorite recreation actually is going outdoor, yeah. But it's quite different from the others, yeah, because one of my unforgettable moment was stay in a caravan, in a caravan in Taman Safari. You know, the caravan is not really common in Indonesia, because if we go outdoor, most of Indonesians do camping and hiking. But in a caravan, it's like a cart pulled by car or a truck, and it's quite unique for me.
And do you do it often, or is it what
only
you
once
gain from
with my family?
Yeah, and what did you get from this experience? What values that you get?
All right, because I do it in Taman Safari, so I feel close to the nature, because Taman Safari is quite like a miniature of the real life of the animals, So I live in a forest surrounded by the animals, even though not directly, because we are in a separated, surrounded by high fences, to high fences to protect the occupants in that caravan. But the feeling, the environment is like you live in a wildlife.
Maybe you could try to live in the jungle once in a while, so you could experience the real thing.
For the jungle, I also have an experience doing camping, but not really recreation, but do jamboree with my school friends, like study tour, but camping.
Okay, Dika, thank you for sharing about your experience. Actually, how many minutes do we have for our discussion?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Around 2 minutes.
Okay, so maybe I could try to elaborate with my own answer for this question. Well, so few years ago, before the pandemic, I actually went to an island in East Indonesia, is in Labuan Bajo. Yeah, it's my first time to live on board. You know, I have to live on a ship for like 4 days, 3 nights, and it's really an unforgettable moment for me because even after the trip, I still could feel the floating, like the what is it, the motion from the sea because I sleep in the middle of the ocean. So and it's really unforgettable because uh even on board we have we have limited electricity, and then um there were moments where the what is it, the fresh water was not filled yet. And then we have to wait for the captain from the ships to fill it again before we could use. So there was the moment where some like some people, or like someone has to wait for to like freshening themselves uh to wait for the fresh water
I just can
to be
imagine,
available.
Nora. I just can imagine you are someone with with high clean city, like in that
Yeah.
situation you you lack of water.
Yeah,
How you survive?
it's kind of unique experience for me, but I don't know if if I want to try it again. But it's really fun actually. And then beside living on board, I also climbed to up to the hill on Mount Padar. Yeah, and I almost gave up in the middle of the of the way because it's quite high from me, and I had no preparation. Like you said that when you out in the nature, you have to be physically able to climb, right? And I was not
Oh,
preparing
sorry,
it.
the time is up, Nora.
Oh,
That's okay. Continue,
FPD time
Nora,
is up.
while we waiting for the others to come. That's okay.
yeah.
Finish your
Yeah,
story, and
you
then
can,
what happened?
continue.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think what you said is true because like um being in the nature, you have to be first of all physically fit, and then you have to be prepared to uh like to cope with all of the obstacles in front of you. And yeah, that's why I have not yet climbed the mountain because I think that I am not prepared yet.
Hi. All right. Thank
Hai
you.
Kak.
Hi. Hi,
Everyone.
everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you, Nora, for facilitating us in main room. Yeah. All right. Now the representative session has come, so I want to call the representative from Dewi's group, Dewi Sophia's group.
Okay, thank you, Kak. Okay, now for our representative from our group, it was great. The great discussion that we are having, and our representative for today is Kak Koko.
Okay, Kak Dewi. Thank you. Okay, I will try to summarize our group discussion. Well, actually, talking about traveling is very fun. And you know what? The very fun thing is most of the member of the group is now doing traveling or still on vacation. I think I heard some in Lembang, some in Carita, and I don't know, some is on the way because he's on the car. Okay, but because we have a long discussion, thank God I take notes because we have a lot of insight. First, we have our Mr. President in our group, Mr. Trah, Kakak Trah. So actually, the last time he traveled was actually last month. He's hiking, but not a mountain. It's a hill. And he said he's having fun because he saw beautiful scenery and good bonding with the group. And actually, he was joining an open trip and he's enjoying the togetherness, the craziness. And actually, he met a Filipino girl who actually fluent in Indonesian and English. So actually, he's going to approach her to be a conductor in Britzone. Okay, so next we have Kakak Intan. So Kakak Intan was actually amazing. So the last time she traveled, it was 10 years ago. Wow, with her sister. That breaks any record, yeah, 10 years ago. So she went to Kawah Putih and she said it's very stunning. The view is breathtaking, although it's heavy rain. And she had unforgettable memories. And what she gained from the traveling is safety is the most important thing. So I found out that we have Desrina. Desrina is currently in Carita because the pictures show that she's with her family there. But when she's asked the last time she traveled, it was to Dieng with few friends. So she said she had the opportunity to practice mindfulness and appreciate the creation of God. And she also had the opportunity to pray on the top of the mountain. I think it's very nice. And Danny, I'm really sorry. Danny is actually in his car and we cannot hear him clearly, but I can catch some of his word that the last time he enjoys shopping and going to cinema. That's I think the only thing I can catch. I'm sorry, Danny. And about me, the last time I traveled, actually, before that, I would like to give a praise to Maryani for the good, for a very interesting topic. So actually, the reason I'm here today, joining the class, because your topic. I've been want to do mountain climbing for so long before the pandemic, but until now I haven't done it yet. So I think you should give me some tips how to do it. So actually, because I cannot do anything for almost the last 2 years, so I think last month I actually say yes to a friend of mine because he want to go to Palembang with it's actually a friend at the office. So actually, because the car is only accommodate 4 persons, so actually he's looking for another 3 person. So then I think I know the other reason is actually he's finding another people to actually share the driving, because he said that the toll road is already done from Jakarta to Palembang. So it's like in Java. Actually, to Palembang you can go all the way with toll road from Jakarta, and then Carita, etc. Ferry, you go in Penyeberangan, and then you go all the way to Palembang, all toll road, and it only take like 12 hours. So actually 4 of us, so we split into 3 hours of driving. So it's not bad, and the road is really good, and I think we have the opportunity. We are including the first people who actually trying the toll road, because I think I I rarely saw anyone in those toll road, only us. So it was quite quick because back then I remember when we go to Palembang, we have to take Lintas Sumatra for almost 2 days, and it only took 12 hours from Jakarta to Palembang. So it was a great trip. And I think if you want to try going traveling to Sumatra, we have a very good road right now, and also we have a very good ferry. The ship and the penyeberangan is very good. It looks like somewhere in Hong Kong or somewhere in Singapore. It's very nice. You should try it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dewi Sophia's group and Eko, for your detailed explanation. Yeah. Now let's move to Salma's group.
Hi, thank you, Kak Dika. Of course, the discussion is going well. It was an insightful discussion. In the FGD session, we have Mr. Yayan, we have Kak Heri, we have Kak Sela, and we have Kak Akida. And they were discussing a lot about the mountaineering experience itself. And I think for the representative, I will choose Kak Akida. Kak Akida, the place is yours.
Come on, Akida.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Kak. You could share your experience in the FGD session.
So I'm going to summarize the discussion that we had at the breakout room. In there, we discussed about what kind of mountain that a beginner should go and what kind of preparation that we should have, like checking the weather at the BMKG web to see if it was a good idea to go climbing mountain at that day, and then we should make sure to know what kind of mountain that we are going to, whatever the land is steep or something like that. Okay, I think that's all.
All right, thank you, Akida and Salma's group. All right, before we move to next session, any closing statement from conductor, Ani?
Oh,
yeah, and
is it
wrap up
closing
from
now?
the representative too.
Is it already closing now?
Yeah, before, yeah.
Okay,
before
I think
we move
I'm
to the
going
next
just
session.
to respond to all of to your representative stories. For Coco, one tips that I can tell you is that use bright color in case you get lost. It's easy for you to be found. I mean, that's the worst case, yeah. Other than preparation, if I see you from this screen, I can tell that you are a fit person. I think you can do that. You can go mountaineering, but yeah, just have fun. And yeah, for the others that recreation is something that we should have. We should go outside our comfort zone once in a while. It doesn't have to be a fancy thing. It doesn't have to be rush adrenaline like a mountain. But it sure has to be something that make your soul happy. I think that's for me, Dika.
All right. Thank you, Ani, for the final statement. Now let's move to the most awaited session, yeah, which is the trivia games, and will be presented by Nora. Give it up, guys. Prepare yourself for the trivia game.
Everyone. So are you guys excited for the trivia games?
Yeah, we are.
Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo.
I hope you could enjoy the trivia. Wait, let me share my screen. Um, wait. Can you guys see it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait.
Okay. We're still waiting, guys. Please be patient.
Then why it cannot?
Okay.
Does it work, Nora?
I don't know why it's not working.
It's not working. So you've got a device problem?
I think so. I cannot. Can the host help me to share the screen?
What about me? Share the screen.
Oh yeah. Do you have you got the link?
Oh, I know. Okay. If you've got device problem, maybe we should skip. It's okay, Nora.
Can you share this? Wait a minute.
Wait.
Or while we're waiting, Dika, maybe we can have a Q&A session.
Okay, while waiting for Nora, we should have a Q&A session, yeah. But only for 2 questions, yeah. All right.
Okay, anyone want to ask? Oh, Intan.
Okay, Intan first.
Intan is a very excited member.
Intan and then Koko. Okay, Intan, go ahead.
Hello, Annie. Whoa,
Hi,
thank you
Intan.
so much for the great explanation. Mountain. I never go hiking before, but can you share with us what are of the rules that we have to follow the rules while we go hiking or climbing mountains? For instance, I've heard that, is it true or not? We cannot look back. I don't know. Is it just a myth or? But can you share us about the rules so we don't have to break the rules but follow the rules?
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, Intan, for the question. Interesting. Well, if you cannot look back, how can you see your friends? How can you look after your friends, whether they are close to you or far from you? No, it's a myth. So yeah, guys, there are many myths amongst the mountaineering activities, like you don't have to do that, you don't have to do this. But for sure, I can tell that you have to ask the local guide, because they are more knows about the situation, and it also depends with the mountain. Some of mountains don't allow you, if you a woman, if you having your um, guest mount guest, how you say it, if you are on height, you cannot go on hiking that mountain, like Lau. When I went to Lau, one of my friends is having her monthly guest, so she cannot go up there. You know, it's just a rule that we cannot ask questioning. We cannot questioning that rules, so we just have to follow. And some of the mountain also have rules like don't wear green t-shirt, or something else. I would just in my opinion, just follow. Even though it sounds weird, you just have to follow the rules because yeah, many consideration for us. But the thing that you have to well aware is that don't separate from your group, because although now all the trails is already well done, you cannot go separate from your group. You can get lost, or if something happened, if you got slippery or something worse happen, you have friends to back you up. Yeah, that's thing that I strongly suggest you guys to do when in a mountain.
May I ask the question, Ani?
Sorry, Mr. Yayan. The next turn is Eko. Yeah, only two questions allowed. Yeah.
Pak Yayan,
Okay, okay.
later on. Okay, later
Yeah,
on.
yeah. And after that, we will have a trivia game. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn.
Eko, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kadika. Kak Maryani, well, actually, I was actually want to ask question, and then we went to trivia. I thought there will be no question and answer session, but I'm glad, and I got the chance. Okay, so actually, you said that if you wanna go hiking to the mountain, you have to go with your friends or your group. So the first time you went to the mountain, how you find the community or the group? Did you find it from internet, or it's a friend of yours? Can you share? Because I think from the until now, the point where I did not decide to go because I have nobody to go with. Thank
Okay,
you.
Koko. Thank you for the question. Yeah, the first time I went on hiking, I go with my friend. So he is one of my friend. And after that, you know, when you being up there with group of people, with group of stranger, it will suddenly will be your family or friends. Like you don't have to try so hard for being friends with them, because when we are in the nature, we are friends in nature. So yeah, the first time, yeah, it's a friend of mine. But then the next thing is that I make friends, and we you know, like we make appointment and looking for a date or a day that we can gather together, and yeah, like make some plans after that. So you don't worry, you can just if you are a first timer, if you don't have a friend that close to you that can bring you there, I recommend you to go to visit open trip. Like there are many open trips in Instagram. You can just like open trip for mountain, and then you can check them their schedule. Later on, when you already there, you will make friends. Don't worry, they are very friendly person. The hikers is very nice person. So yeah, I think when you it's just take courage at first when you have to say hi to them, but then after that, I assure that you can make a lot of friends, Coco.
Thank you, Kak.
Or you can contact me also in Instagram. Maybe we can find some schedules that works for us. We can go together, like if it works for you, and we match the schedule. You just can contact me to Instagram. Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
can be
Kak.
travel buddy.
All right. Thank you, Eko, for the questions. And for Mr. Yayan and Sela, sorry, you cannot ask the question right now. But if you still want to ask some question, you can ask directly to Ani by her IG account. Yeah, I already share here in chat box at Maryani_ms. So this is for trivia session, guys. Okay. Okay. Nah,
Okay. Can you share the sound as well,
okay.
Ika?
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Already?
Yep. Thank you. So for this topic, it's related to mountaineering, maybe it's for a recreation stuff. So this topic is lost in the forest. All right. So imagine yourself are currently lost in the forest. Now, go on for the next slide. Okay, so imagine you were trapped in a forest and then you lost your backpack. After that, you found three items. What kinds of item do you want to choose to help you get out from the forest? Please choose one item among these items and then explain your reasons. The first one is ropes and compass. The second one is flashlights and what is it? A mug and hot water. And then the last one is an axe. Okay, anyone wants to try to pick one and then explain your answer?
Me, never mind.
Okay, Mr. Yayan.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Yayan.
If I lost in the forest, maybe something important, according to me, is, in my opinion, is compass, because by using compass we can find the right direction. And according to my experiences, compass can be used in the night and also in the day. We have the special way to using the compass in the day and also in the night, I think. So in my opinion, something important when we are lost in the forest, and we have to prepare it is don't never skip this one, compass. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yayan. I think we could learn from your story and your experience, and then especially myself, I cannot understand compass up until now. Maybe it's a survival skill that we should use all together.
When we are in the basic military training, we learn about how to using the compass.
Is it difficult?
Yes, difficult, especially when we using the military helmet, because military helmet make us very stupid, I think. So when we want to learning the how to using the compass, we have to is okay. The don't ever learn how to using the compass and you wear the military helmet. It's forbidden because it make us stupid. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yayan. Anyone else want to try to pick and answer it, or any different opinion regarding this question? Maybe Intan want to try?
Me again, it's okay, yeah? Okay. Imagine if I were trapped in the forest and I lost my backpack after that. Pak Yayan chose compass and ropes. And then the last two, an axe and I don't know, is it flashlight and what is it? Tupperware?
Hot water.
Hot bottle and a mug. I think I will choose that hot bottle and mug because when I lost in the forest, I think all I want to do is just enjoy the moment.
Wow.
Hot chocolate, Hot chocolate in the middle of nowhere. I'm just alone. I don't need any survival kits. No, no, no. No need to. I just want to enjoy the hot chocolate in the middle of nowhere. No one can help me. No one can no one can find me because was in the forest and then just enjoy a cup of wait a minute cup of and a cup of hot chocolate in the middle of forest. I think it's such an awesome moment in your life, once in your lifetime. So I should suggest you guys here to choose hot bottle and the mug, and then you put a hot chocolate and then enjoy your life once in a lifetime. Lost in the forest with chocolate, hot chocolate.
Actually, there's no chocolate. It's just mud and
Oh, it's just
brown.
one. Okay, I remember something in my pocket. Jadi coklat.
Whoa. Feels
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
are the brand
And then
ambassador.
flashlight. Maybe you can use that flashlight to sing along in the forest.
Okay.
So yeah, whenever you are alone and then you make noise, I hope someone can help me. So I'm not dying alone there.
Enjoy the
Thank
moment, and then
you.
suddenly you start a nation from there. You know,
Oh
like
yeah.
build a new civilian.
New civilian in the forest. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Intan. And then we should move on to the next question, Dika. Okay, so for the next scenario, you are now lost in the forest, and then you couldn't find your friend, so you are now alone. Your mobile phone was low on battery, and then you didn't have any food in your bag. What would you do? The first option is try to find people around to ask for help. The second one is use your remaining flashlight's battery to charge your phone, and then look for nearby receiver to call your friends or relatives. And then the third one is going back home using solely a compass and then your memory to find a way out. Anyone want to try to answer? Maybe Salma?
I will choose the B one. Use my remaining flashlight battery to charge my phone, then look for a nearby server to call my friends or relatives. Because when I start to charge my handphone and then I call my friends or my relatives, I could tell my stories and all of my stories in this case to just go around and ask for help.
So you will use your connection to ask for help.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thank you, Salma. Hope you will find your way out.
Thank you.
Maybe once more. Wait, let me try to find. Maybe Kak Coco want to try your give your opinion about this.
Thank you for the time. Well, for sure, I will not try to choose food because there will be nobody there. And then I would just see Pak Yayo. What happened is, since I haven't gone to the mountain yet and I don't know how to use compass, etc., so I would not pick C. So taking the most easiest way for a city guy like me, I will choose B. My battery to charge my phone, then finding the signal, then call someone.
Yeah. It's actually the most what is it? The most familiar one.
Most familiar one, exactly.
Yeah, just don't use after you have your batteries back on your phone, just don't scroll on Instagram and then lose your battery again.
Yeah, I know.
You
For sure,
forgot to
I'll
call.
be doing that in time.
All right, thank you, Kakako. Uh, and then the next question. Okay, it's actually the last one. So now you are not lost anymore. So you guys have come back, and then you are now arrived at the station. But unfortunately, you just realized your wallet and also your mobile phone were lost in the forest. You couldn't buy a ticket to go back home because all of your money were in there. And then you could not buy the ticket online too because you also lost your phone, right? So what would you guys do to overcome this problem? Anyone want to try to make up some stories to overcome the problem? Maybe let's see. Tra. Hi Tra, are you there?
Calling?
Hi, from this question, so I would like to ask you because like maybe it's not your usual thing to do because right now you are in business class, right? So in this situation, if you lost your wallet and also your phone and you couldn't find you don't know how to go back home, what would you do to overcome this problem?
Um, it's okay. I'm on the plane right now. I'm on the way home.
Just imagine you are in the
Yeah.
station.
Oh, wow. If I were in that situation, I would be a beggar for like several minutes, and I beg some money from so many people around there, like, "Pa, tolong pa, help me. I wanna go home. I cannot go home. Please help me," like that. I will try everything to get money so I can come back home.
How you can convince people to give you money?
I will convince them that I am the president of Britzone.
All right. But if you said that you are the president, people won't give you money because
I don't care. I'm the president. I'm exclusive. Oh my god.
all right, thank you, Tra. I think that's
Yeah.
it from the trivia session. Or maybe someone wants to try to
Desrina
Me,
already
me,
raised.
me, me.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi. For me, the first step that I want to is I'm going to go to information and I ask for their phone and I will call my family in the home and I will say that could you please transfer to a mobile transfer to somebody's account, like I will ask the how to say it, the officer in there, and I will ask to if they have some bank like BRI, Mandiri, or anything that I can be transferred to. My family can transfer in there, and after that, I will tell my family that they can transfer to this account, and after that, I can go home.
Wow, the most reasonable one. Thank you, Desrina, for sharing. All right, so that's it from the trivia session. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed the session and see you on our next class. Go back to host and MC. Thank you.
you there? I think Dika still on flight, on his flight.
Is Sari here? The host maybe could
Alright,
take over.
is it done, Nora?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the game is done ya.
Yeah, go back to you, Dika.
Alright. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining our class today. Now, the time has come to the end of the session. All right. Before we leave, please take a picture together. Yeah. Please open your camera. Okay. Okay, Sari, open your cam, please, Miss Host.
Okay, let me take the picture. Okay, let
Open
me.
cam, please. You.
Okay. One. Hi, Desrina. Okay. 2, 3. Wait a second. Go. Wait a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go. Wait a second. Another one. Wait a moment. Oh, Desrina, where are you? Okay. Wait a moment. Okay.
So
Okay, the
cute.
last one gonna be 1, 2, 3, go. UPRS. Okay, that's all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Britzoners.
everyone.
See you again.
See you. Stay safe.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Thank you,
everyone.
Intan. Thank you, Pak
See you,
Yayan. Thank
Payayan.
you.
See you,
Mas
Koko.
Yayan, Eko.
Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you. All right. Oh yeah, YouTube. Please turn off the YouTube, Sari. Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, viewers in YouTube. Thank you for 1 million watching us. Million
For your
viewers in
views.
YouTube.
Are you there, Sari? Okay. Are you away or still there? Okay. Cannot do anything if the YouTube is still on.
Maybe you could take over. Seems like she's away.
Okay.